Well, Phil Lo Greco, thanks ever so much for joining us here on the Sportsman. I've got loads to ask you, but first of all, just talk to us about what happened out there, and it's all good, isn't it?
It's all good, man. Listen, this is boxing. I didn't invent this stuff. I didn't come up with this stuff. The greatest of all time, he came up with this stuff. So why am I getting hated on? This is stuff that's been around for many, many years.
I want to ask you in a moment about the long strategy that's put this whole fight together. The reason we are here, why we're here. But let me talk first about the fight itself. Are you going to have to plan and strategize your way through a tough Amir Khan fight, or are you thinking you can take this guy?
Listen, I wouldn't be here if I can't think I can't take this guy, right?
Yeah.
I mean, especially coming in his backyard in the UK, mocking him, roasting him a little bit. Obviously, I'm confident in myself.
Do you think he's going to have more of the backing of the home fans? He's obviously a big name over here.
But I'm already mentally ready for that.
So tell me how the fight came about. I know that there's been a lot of planning in this. I've been speaking to your team, and they're clever guys.
You know what? We're gonna release a video in a couple of days. We plotted something like this to happen 6 months ago. We didn't know exactly who it was gonna be, but we knew it was gonna be a major fight. And now we're here. We're gonna drop a video in a couple of days, and it will explain and give you all the X, Y, Z's. How I'm here.
Why Amir Khan?
Why Amir? I needed a tune-up fight myself. Realistically, I shot the culinary fight. My career's been up and down, a lot of years of layoffs. If you look at my career, my record, I've been out for 2 years. Then I fight one fight. I've been out for another year. I've been out 5 for. So a lot of layoffs. So I said, man, I need a tune-up fight myself.
Yeah.
What better than Amir Khan? He's been out for 2 years. It's good.
I've got to ask you then, a tune-up fight for who? Where do you want to go after this? But where do you want to go after this? Where you get through Amir Khan, you look good. Where do you want to go next?
Probably Kell Brook. I'll be a man.
Kell Brook?
I'll be the man and be 154.
Well, if you're talking about moving up to 154, is that saying this is your only fight at 147? You're done at this division?
Who told you that this fight was 147?
Well, I just assumed it was. Is this not 147?
No.
Oh, excuse me. Well, we spoke to Amir Khan the other week, and he said he's sticking at 147 now.
Of course he's sticking to 147. He's looking for every way out not to fight Kell Brook. But then we look at the list at 147. Garcia whooped his ass. Porter steamrolls him. Spence beats him up. Thurman beats him up. Where's he gonna go? The only best option is for him to try to fight Kell Brook and have this massive fight here in the UK.
You've obviously Spence and Porter up close. What do you think they do to Khan? If you say they go through him, do they toy with him? Oh, fair enough. Let me talk about you then. Obviously, you say you've had this roller coaster career. You've been having time off. Should you get through this fight and then you get Kell Brook, do you want to become then a consistent, regular fighter, 154, make yourself a stable name in the division?
I would like that, but at the same time, we'll see. I mean, I'm going to train as hard as I can for this fight and see what comes after. I can't really predict the future as much as I am. Shakespeare sometimes, and I predict this future. I can't predict every single fight.
Yeah. How do you find your welcome to the UK?
Oh, it's great. I love the fans. The fans are just awesome, man. Thank you for having me. I know I'm going to get booed, but that's all right. It's a real pleasure and a real thrill being here.
Phil, it's always a pleasure.
My pleasure.
Thank you, sir. Cheers.